was #1.
Bang, I rep BGE forever. Do the dash, nigga, foot to the pedal. I rep BGE forever. Do the dash, nigga, foot to the pedal.
Brought it to light. You said that it was over $5,000. A lot of people even said, well, if it's over $5,000, damn, it should. Why Vlad not doing that? Vlad then responded. And when Vlad responded, it made you look like you weren't that smart business-wise. So this is what I'm saying, that I think that he's starting to take this personal, right? But he's not taking it out on Vlad. He's taking it out on everybody else commenting. Boosie, everybody, like he responded to DJ Envy. He said me, 6ix9ine. The person not paying you is DJ Vlad. Brought it to light. You said that it was over $5,000. A lot of people even. Vlad checkmated the shit out of Boosie. I know they got no beef. I think, I love Boosie, but he caught all type of L's. I'm going to tell you why. Boosie brings it online, mentions it in a medium that he makes zero money. Mentions it in a medium, receives zero money. Vlad talks about it on his platform, makes 10,000. Boosie loses.
He might have made some money on motherfucking what that nigga was on. Instagram. He might have made some money on Instagram. See, this is why Boosie mad, man. Look how you titled this shit. He gonna be back on the couch. Yeah, man. Nigga gonna be mad about that.
Apparently, you can go from 0 to a complete site.
You can't be titling that shit like that. Nigga get upset about them titles, bro. I know you don't even be talking bad about them, but those titles be like crazy work.
Is you're building a platform. And I said it before, and a lot of people didn't really either understand me or whatever. I said it was too late for Boosie. You can't ask for more shit once you've given away all your leverage. The fact that Boosie done did 50 interviews on Vlad, his leverage is here. Especially now the platform has now access to other people that maybe doesn't get Boosie numbers, but he could interview 2 other people that he don't get dime that gets Boosie numbers.
Nah, man, we're the first one there. There you go. Pocket watch. Oh, man. They got me feeling. Yeah. We got through all that.
Or their business now becomes your business, i.e. everyday struggle. Y'all both got a line on business before you could even get to the content. It's a lot of hoops. I like doing content by myself, honestly. So I'm a guy, I don't mind doing the heavy lifting. Some other people, they need to be prompted. Why do I say that? Because in reality, this idea that I don't think people are understanding is that Vlad I created this environment of paying people for interviews, but people also are overestimating their worth, right? Now we're not going to get into a Marlon Wayans thing where everyone has these made up net worth.
Damn, yeah, Marlon Wayne wanted for the band too, man. Glad I know you got that money, man. Motherfucker wants some money, man.
So we're not net worths, but this is what my time or my interview is worth. I want to give some straight up facts. And these facts are going to hurt a lot of people, but it's facts. Boosie, Charleston White, other people who I genuinely love, adore, and I love their conversations, love their content. Most of them are too late to the party. While let me talk about on just what Boosie said. He said, this guy wouldn't give me a $5,000 raise. Now, we don't know. Well, I know, but you don't know what he's getting paid already. But when people think about 5,000, like, damn, you wouldn't get that nigga a little extra $5,000 and he's whatever. Let me break it down. For all of these people who like doing these interviews or whatever, your value to said company has already
peaked. Yeah, cause like them say cheese interviews with Charleston, man, them bitches ain't hitting them same numbers no more. Like, you know, they was at first, but shit, not no more. But he want bigger money or the same money. Vlad and Boosie. Hell, probably the ones he didn't pay you for went more viral than the ones you got paid for. But at the same time, it helped Boosie too, because Boosie got more interviews. People think he got paid for them interviews. So, you know what I'm saying? They got paid for them interviews, so they paying him to do more in Charleston White. Them big say cheese numbers, they think he got paid big for this, so he can go charge the next nigga 10 band, 20 band, 30 band, you know what I'm saying? Academics don't pay these niggas for no interviews. But you on a big platform, you get an academic interview, just gonna push some buttons for you know what I'm saying? Vlad too, though. Vlad got them numbers, man. We give Vlad his credit. Vlad do numbers, man. Yeah, I heard every day, man, like LosothaBigUno 2.0, man. Up. Every day, just content.
Evaporated after you've repeated going on that platform probably more than 4 times.
Yeah.
Why? 2 particular reasons. Number one, you've helped build the platform. The platform only gets bigger. It's like when we went to Complex, at the end of the day, we helped build Complex. Complex then did a deal, hundreds of millions of dollars. They're not coming back and say, hey, Ak and Joe, thank you for getting us to get rid of print. We fired 150 people. You guys got us to go in this new model. We now only do video. We then did a deal with so-and-so with BuzzFeed, and now we think we owe you a couple million. No, they don't say that. They say, kick rocks, nigga. Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
What we gave you is what you deserve. That's it. So the number one thing here is,
it's just like any 9 to 5. If you go to Walmart, and you work, and you goddamn, they require you to do a truck a day, stock a truck a day, and you do 5 trucks a day, 4 trucks a day. Man, it don't matter how many trucks a day you get, man, you gonna get the same amount of money, bro. They gonna give your ass what you worth. If Walmart sell to another company that's bigger, your ass, if the other company decide to give you a raise, you all get one. Other than that, nigga, everything gonna stay the same, nigga. Y'all ain't gonna get no money Walmart got, nigga. You heard me? The company of Walmart gonna pocket all that. The new company gotta pay you niggas now, and they probably pay you the same. Y'all been getting paid this. Why would you think anything else? You doing the same work. Just keep it going. You know what I'm saying? That's basic business.
you can't be the person that comes back much later not realizing that you already gave up your leverage in your worth already. I'll tell you what Boosie's leverage is. Boosie helped make Vlad TV cool. When everybody was saying it's the fans, it's that, is whatever, Boosie was a street nigga who never switched.
Yeah.
He ain't fall back like Lord Jamar and a few of these people. He stayed down. I don't give a fuck, Vlad my partner. Boosie attracted more folks to kind of say, you know, I'm going to go do that. That probably has a price tag on it. Here's the thing. If you didn't charge it back then, it's too late. Okay? You don't get signed to an NBA team when you're 23, and for you dropping 30 a game, you expect to get paid when you're 34 for, yo, remember when I was 23 dropping? No. You're in a business of what are you doing for me lately? So here's the point. Boosie, who was one of, I remember every 4 or 5 interviews, we'd see a Boosie clip.
Yeah.
These days, Vlad has about 20 repeating guests. Back when Boosie was really, he was the workhorse. Now, I'm not saying that to, whatever, but he was, when you thought about Vlad's channel, you were like, oh, Boosie. Back then, by the way, this is the same thing with Drake and streaming, except Drake is still Drake. Drake is still Drake. Boosie was pretty much the Kobe of the platform, and now the platform got mad at the options. They're not going to compensate you with back pay for like what you've done. You should have negotiated back then. They're going to compensate you for how you fit into this market, which usually a lot of people don't like. They're like, bro, I helped build this shit. Those arguments always exist. You put in the work, you help make it cool, you put them on, and then when other people start fucking with them, they treat you like you one of the rest when you took the first chance. Now, granted, I'm pretty sure if Boosie's now arguing about 5,000, I guarantee Boosie, when nobody was fucking with Vlad, Boosie said, yo, Vlad, how about this?
I do it for free.
Don't pay me for no interviews, but I'll do 2-3 interviews a month. But whatever your channel make, I want 10%. Now, granted, I don't know if Vlad would do that. But back then, there was a time that Boosie was needed, really. What am I saying? There's too many fucking, everybody's a talking head. And what created that was Vlad start paying people, but then all these niggas start advertising, hey, yo, we're getting 10,000, 15,000.
Yeah, that did. Charles the White was the first one. Hey, man, I'm getting this. So you got to pay me this for an interview. You got to pay me this for my time. Ooh, that nigga start flashing bankroll. So now everybody think, you got to pay me for the interviews, man. You got to pay me big money. I want Charleston White money. You know what I'm saying? I want that goddamn bag, man. You got to pay me that bag, cuz. I got to fly. Well, you got to come and put this camera in my house. I got to sit over here and be cool and shit, man. You got to pay me, fool. It's going to help. You going to do numbers. Everybody think YouTube doing numbers on YouTube is like easy, you know what I'm saying?
1,000, 5,000 per interview. And what that did was it brought a lot more people to the person that you were the first person to fuck with.
Yeah.
Now you got people that will get decent views, maybe not your views. They paying you 20. That person want 3. At some point, it becomes business.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by...
Yeah. You can get damn near boosting numbers. He want 25, 30. I can pay these niggas 10 racks, 5 racks.
Thing. The second thing, when it comes to this whole Boosie and when it comes to Boosie and Vlad, I don't think Boosie and a lot of these people who are on the interview circuit realize that usually past your 3rd or 4th interview, you're a declining stock for Vlad. I'm gonna explain this.
And it's only because I don't know if he finna say this though, but I think this my personal opinion. I think this because you everywhere. Like you on Vlad 4 times, but now you on another nigga shit 4 times. Now you on Cam Capone. Now you on goddamn Say Cheese. Now you on DJ Akademiks. Now you on like and they ask you the same shit, you can only get the same response and be so excited and, you know, for a decline just come overall because now you on all these platforms saying the same shit. Charleston White, man, I stopped even looking at Charleston White interviews. I ain't gonna lie. What could he say over here that he didn't say on Say Cheese? Like, what can he say over here that he didn't say on Antoine Daniels? What the fuck can he say over here that he, like, this nigga on by 8 channels. And he going live saying the same shit. So, shit boring now. I done seen this show about 5 times, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, how many times can he say this shit? How different can he say it? You gotta wait for some new shit to have him pop off. Then see what he say about the new shit. On Say Cheese first, because that gonna be the most exciting one. He do a whole big character on Say Cheese, he go up. And then on the other ones, he go up, but like, I don't know. Maybe Say Cheese interview him more exciting or some shit. That'd be a lot too. The chemistry and the, you know, because if the nigga asking the question boring, just asking question, man, that shit boring, man. That shit snoozy, man.
Second, you're a declining stock for Vlad. By the way, I like to use my friends more than people I don't know that well. 6ix9ine. Biggest interviews is first. Second biggest is second. After that, he's going to decline to a level where he could possibly, you know, level out at. Why do I say that? When Vlad does his first interview with you, Vlad gets your life story. He's really good at that. The best at doing that in the game. Best.
Yeah. He do.
He gets it from A to Z, 0 to 100. Maybe on the second interview, you need to like, oh, I found this out or whatever. Oh, let's see how your story matches with this other story. Let's kind of combine it. But about after your third or fourth interview, you're no longer telling Vlad about your life. Maybe if something come out in the news, but that's not really worth that much anymore. So your life story you basically got a free documentary off of you, right? You got your autobiography, right? You told him everything about your life. You told him everything about your story. Now, you've now turned into a glorified commenter per topic. Nothing wrong with it. I do it too. But you're just a cog on a chessboard or a cog in a wheel where let's hear what T.K. Kirkland thinks. Let's hear what Aries Spears thinks. Let's hear what D.L. Hughley thinks. Let's hear. There's nothing more proprietary. Like, yes, maybe certain special topics like, oh, okay, somebody snitched. It's time to hear from Boosie. Oh.
Yeah. That nigga hitting that shit the nail on the head, though. I ain't gonna cap. He hitting the nail on the head. What's up with it, hot? Yeah, he hitting the nail on the head with that shit. Yeah, you after you get your life story and how your jail time and what you did, your baby mama, your kids, all your drama and all the TMZ moments of your life. Now you just a commentator, shit. What you think about Young Thug? What you think about 1090 Jake? What's your beef with 1090 Jake? Woo 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 woo. Now you just talking about shit that's going on, and Vlad do got 50 niggas on that bitch doing that. TK Kirkland for sure. I think I see what's that nigga name? Aries Spears for sure. I think I see who else be on Vlad? Like all the motherfucking time. Like Boosie, one of them niggas. Shit, 1090 Jake done became one of them people. 1090 Jake just be on there giving his thoughts on subjects and shit now. Shit, let me think. Did he do a Wooded? I don't know. He did a Wooded. I don't know. But it's a lot of people. Like Vlad dropping motherfucker. Gangbangers that we don't even know. We don't know no. The niggas who snitched in the feds and first lady of BMS and shit. That nigga got more. Italian mob bosses, what they think on. Like, what the fuck? Nigga asked the Italian mob boss that snitched or some shit. A guy, I don't know what the fuck it is. That nigga Vlad, we had a lot going on over there, man. All the police stories in the world. All the history from Suge Knight and Tupac. Man, Biggie Smalls and Diddy. Man, that nigga Vlad got it. He got the people that's talking about it, and it's people that were close to him. Shit like that, you know. The Kai shit, like all the drama in hip hop, Vlad kind of, yeah. And then he got everybody's opinion on it. He got what happened, then he got all the other celebrities' opinion on it and what they think. Flashback clips and shit. The nigga Vlad, the boy Vladimir does his thing, man.
Okay. But the price tag for Boosie isn't worth that much anymore unless somebody's snitching. And that there is the problem.
Yeah.
Because at that point, Vlad is the hot bitch with all the options. You ain't the only show in town no more. And where you fucked up if you wanted to be competitive and ask for raises rather than just take what he gives you, once you get past the actual interview part, I hate people saying they're paying for interview. You're not getting paid for interviews no more. You're getting paid for commentary.
Yeah.
You're doing what I do, except Vlad is just prompting you with the topics.
Yep.
You could have did it on your own, except you
Damn, maybe he got boosted the idea too.
don't know how to make content.
Oh, well, nah, he did. He said this after. Okay, my bad. Nah, Boosie, my bad. I'm giving you the credit, Boosie. You did your own thing. You did your own thing.
Vlad got a bunch of niggas that don't know how to fish, served them up some salmon, all cooked up, seasoned up, or whatever, and after made the portions smaller and smaller till the person said, nah, yo, I want more fish, and he says, yo, take it or leave it. Now these niggas trying to learn to fish. Boosie put himself in a negotiation disadvantage. Boosie don't even know what the market is for he only knows what Vlad gives him or what he thinks. You know why? Boosie don't do interviews for nobody else. Boosie,
Yeah, he do. Boosie do interviews with other motherfuckers, man. He on a couple other platforms. That's why I'm saying, like him, Charleston White, they kind of all do the same shit. They be network, but he be like on smaller platform. He ain't on like Say Cheese or nothing, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he do none of that. But he on your shit. He went on your shit, act.
he pretty much has been an exclusive Vlad interview. Niggas don't even ask Boosie for interviews because they think he's only gonna fuck with Vlad. It's not like Charleston White would say cheese. Charleston White used to go out and get more than people would pay more than Say Cheese would pay, but they would have lesser audiences. So Charleston started popping this shit because he started figuring out the market. Oh shit! Oh, I could go get this here. I could get Boosie. The way he operated, he was kind of loyal to the soil. That's why I think he probably, I guarantee, he didn't talk bad about Vlad, but he probably felt away like, what the fuck? You won't give me $5,000 raise?
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside.
Riverside? Till I die. L-A-T. Till I die. Riverside.
I helped build this shit. I kept the lights on.
Blocker.
There's no back pay for building the company, man.
Step out right quick, nigga.
You got to get it there in equity.
Don't go nowhere.
Initially. Or not get it at all. So you go on Vlad page right now. Again, we're all in the comment on current events. Let's look at the people who we got commented on current events. You got TK Kirkland. You got shit. Now they got Crip Mac on this bitch. Oh shit, let me just. He's getting new people. D-Baby's a current artist that's popping. Just came off YoungBoy's tour. Papoose just telling new stories. Right? He got Hassan Campbell talking about getting thighed by Africa Bambaataa. Of course, Boosie being on here would be amazing. But I think Vlad probably started thinking, do I need to give this guy so much money that my profit margin isn't really strong? This shit a well-oiled machine already. This shit's a well-oiled machine. Shit, Vlad called me 30 times. I'm about to go do it. Vlad was like, yo, I called your stream. What's up, man? You're not gonna like hold me down? All right, Vlad, man. Give me until this day, bro. I got you, bro. Vlad gonna get his thing. He got Tony Yayo. Tony Yayo got stories for days. The thing is, we ran out of Boosie stories. So Boosie is just reacting. Like, the worth of Boosie now is reacting. And that's the thing about commentary. This is why I encourage everybody who go on Vlad TV. If you don't got once you get past your initial interview, you're not being interviewed no more. You're commenting on topics. If you don't have a YouTube channel, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Because you're saving your takes for Vlad. And he's gonna be the market that dictates how many people even want to see you. And by the way, in terms of, again, even defending Vlad a little bit, Boosie saying, I'm recording my own interview. Well, Boosie, the way how YouTube work is creating fan habit. There's fans that already have a habit going to Vlad TV, not Boosie TV. So whatever you think you're going to get in views that you used to get over there, you're not going to get. Now, if you think you're going to get more money, you're probably not going to get that. And here's the most probably embarrassing thing. I think Boosie's probably going to do one interview, see the mathin', and go right back to Vlad. That is going to be the most embarrassing thing, rather than you saying, hey, I'm now building my platform. And that's the problem with people in content. It takes more than one interview to build a content. This is why when I just seen Polo G streaming. Shout out to Polo G. I know he was joking a little bit, so I'm not trying to get on him. Polo G streaming, and he said, yo, where the gift is at? Where the bread at? Brother, it takes a while to build it. Vlad built this platform for over 20-something years. Oh, what you think that, you just about to go get some cameras and drop an interview and your platform is lit? No, you're going to have to build it. I built my shit for 15 plus years. No Jumper been doing anything for 10 plus years. These platforms has went through the ebbs and flows, the ups and downs. They've built it. Here's the thing. If Boosie actually builds his platform, I think it would work. But I'll give you this. There's a big difference between being a content creator and being a platform owner. It's way easier to show up when niggas have a camera ready, a mic to put on you, and they're prompting you with questions, than to build that platform when that shit is boring, that shit is not hitting. But let me move on to another point. Boosie's also one of the people that don't realize that I give Vlad some more credit. Vlad extracts a lot of the best content out of these guys. Vlad is the person you need to sit across from, because if you sit across from your homie, he won't say certain shit because he don't want to be police. But Vlad gonna get the answer out of you, or Vlad gonna get you to react to something, or you're gonna react to Vlad, and that's the content. That's the good part. The idea that you could just substitute Vlad out of there, I don't believe that. So I predict that Boosie gonna be back on that couch for the end of the year. I know Boosie might be a hard-headed nigga, but I think 2 or 3 times of him doing this and realizing, shit, even without the raise, I was getting 2 to 3 times more. He'll be back.
We come from a man who tried to kill our mama and a mama who wants to kill that man.
Make your daddy dead.
You ready?
We clapping.
We giving him what's coming to him.
We drumming.
For the fear that it would wag, he took my time. We gon' kill him.
Those are my girls.
Yup.
Yes, God is. Rated R. Only in theaters May 15th.
A degree, but still no
Family's earning
They say higher education is outdated, irrelevant. We say, don't settle for the status quo.
At Grand Canyon University, we shatter it.
And we're redefining what higher education looks like. We lead with a pioneering spirit in classrooms that are incubators for bold ideas. Our academically rigorous, industry-driven programs reflect a commitment to merit and Christian truth. GCU believes education shouldn't be a privilege. Affordable education should be accessible to all.
You want opportunity. You want purpose. A chance to lead and serve in meaningful ways.
This is more than just education. It's preparation for a life that transforms.
This is purpose-driven education. Take action. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.
My point is, and I'll say it to all of these guys. You see, again, maybe I'm saying this because I do my thing solo. But if you on No Jumper every week and you're not creating twice the amount of content for yourself as you creating for No Jumper, if they paying you $150, that's exactly what you fucking deserve. Okay? If you think you're the draw of any platform and you ain't building your own or trying to leverage what you got going there to build your own, you're an idiot. You deserve whatever they give you. Now, not calling Boosie an idiot, but I think Boosie's a little bit too late. We've heard all the stories. We've got all the classic memes, the classic reactions. We know Boosie like the back of our hands. The only thing new is, what does he think about Gucci? What would he done if he was Pooh Shiesty? But that was about it. Now, the last part of my thoughts on this comes from what I think a lot of people are thinking. I think Boosie was probably, very comfortable when he thought he was the highest paid on the network. Then 6ix9ine came in. And I told Vlad to do that deal. 6ix9ine asked for an exorbitant amount. Actually, more than what Vlad paid him, to be honest. Vlad talked him down, and they figured out a deal, and they did it. It was one of Vlad's biggest interviews of all time. Vlad talks about it a lot. Like, I paid 6ix9ine some wild amount of money, the most I've ever paid someone, but it was worth it. I think Boosie, not that he's jealous, I don't think he cares about 6ix9ine, but I think he does kind of look at like, wait, okay. That guy came in and did one interview. Man, I've done 30 interviews with you. Man, before a 6ix9ine would even think about coming on this platform or anybody else, I put the work in. Man, I deserve a raise then. Now, I imagine that's where his mindset is going to come from. Okay? I imagine that's where his mindset is going to come from when it comes to that. I had a conversation. I'll let this part of the conversation go with me and Vlad. Vlad's, he's constantly thinking about different monetization structures. He was floating this idea. He's like, he's like, bro, like, these guys don't really know. I'm not trying to rob them. Like, I'm just doing business. Like, Vlad is a strictly business guy. Let me tell you this. One thing, I think I'm a pretty shrewd business person as well, but if I value you, a lot of times I take a loss. And I take a loss as an investment. Let me say that again. When I value someone, I take a loss sometimes as an investment. I ain't gonna lie. I think even currently, when I process payroll, I think I'm taking a loss because I'm paying people for shit that I don't think they've done. But I'm hoping that investment is gonna pay off sometime in the near future or a little bit long term. Okay? Loyalty is definitely very important. That's how I approach things. So, for example, if I had a podcast going and I had a bunch of people doing the news for me, let's say it cost me $4,000 to pay for the podcast, pay the producers, pay the clipper, whatever, for the podcast. And let's say they were grossing, I don't know, $3,000. So every time that happens, I lose $1,000. If I believed in these people, I wouldn't mind that loss. I've taken loss and offset it with other things in business a lot of times. There's some people, and I actually think this is more like Vlad and also Adam. The moment you turn into a loss for them, you're out of there. It's time to go. Canceled, get out of here. Now, there's many different ways to skin a cat. That's not my way. You get what I'm saying? That's just not my way. I'm not saying their way is either wrong. I think my way gets people loyal longer term, and also it will give you the flexibility of being able to grow with people who you feel have been significant in your journey.
Welcome to the new generation.
No motherfucking lighter
of web.
On 420, man. My motherfucking lighter done struck out. Ain't that a bitch?
I think when it comes to Vlad, he's looking at it straight dollars and cents. So his idea was, you know what? For the guys who think that I'm like robbing them, or not robbing them, because nobody thinks he's robbing them. They might think, oh, you're being cheap. And also, I didn't blame Vlad for that. I said, Vlad, you know why partially this is happening. You kicked off the game by offering all these guys money, and now these guys think that the money that you offered is kind of infinite. So Vlad floated this idea like, yo, you know what? If it was possible, I would want to get to a place where rather than give them money, let's if we could do this per video, you get a percentage of the video. So after my production costs, after these costs, we split the profits by the percentage. And I told Vlad quickly, I said, Vlad, that shit will never work. Just being honest with you. I said, if someone was going to get $10,000, right? Say you were paying someone $10,000. And then you said, nah, hey, listen, you're going to get 40% of the profits, right? The video in the first month doesn't profit because you spent $5,000. So now we got to make you got to make at least $5,000 to go into positive, right? Yeah. So the first month, or let's say the first 2 weeks, doesn't profit yet. It starts to pick up a little bit. Now it's profiting, but it's profiting $500. This is a month in. Okay, some other shit happened. It's a great flashback clip. It goes up. It's now profitable $3,000. The point of what I'm trying to say is, as you hear me stagger it out here, is that the reason why I told Vlad it won't work, I said, Vlad, you're working in a hip hop industry. Niggas don't want their money over 3 years. They want their money now. Like, niggas ain't gonna be like, yeah, Vlad sent me a check of $500 every month. Nope. They want their money motherfucking now. You know, which that's where I think most of what Vlad's trying to make sure his business dealings with people are, on the up and up, but also.
Yeah, well, this shit right here called Boosie, the goddamn, it go up on DJ Akademiks. Cause he did title with pocket watch. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this caused him to go up on Act, bro. Had to go up on it one time, bro. Like, hold on. He said, what?
DJ Academy. You know you don't fuck with me, nigga. You know you ain't Vlad like this, nigga.
Academy.
You already know that. Anything I got going on when I come on social media, you go against, nigga. Whatever it is with Boosie, you go against, nigga. You trying to be a silent assassin to me, nigga. But it's all good, man. You're a podcast. And that's your dog, so You supposed to roll with your dog. I mean, I get it. I get it. DJ Academy. You know you don't fuck with me, nigga. You know.
See, respectfully. And we do have criticisms of Kodak, but I do want to say, yo, Kodak is a whole legend in these streets. There is never a day people is going to look at you weird for putting on Kodak.
Nah.
I want to just say respectfully.
They ain't gonna never look at you weird for putting, I don't know, man. Everything crazy, man. Everything's crazy, kilometers bonkers, man. And we said Kodak was better, man. Than Boosie ever was. He is like numbers wise anyway. But anyway, oh man.
So they understand his business. Because I'm pretty sure Boosie don't give a fuck what it takes for Vlad to make an interview. He probably don't care about the cost. He probably don't care about none of that. He just probably cares about what he's getting. And that's what the majority of hip hop is. So I told him that wouldn't work. Did I ever tell you the story of it's when I was at Complex. And after
too many stories. But then Boosie said that was the short version. Boosie crashes out. He snaps. That nigga did another one like he gonna be back on the couch. So yeah, man, that nigga, Boosie a little mad, man.
DJ Academy.
DJ Academy.
DJ Academy. You know you don't. You know you ain't Vlad like this.
I fucked up.
You already know that. Anything I got going on when I come on social media, you go against, nigga. You, whatever it is with Boosie, you go against, nigga. You a silent, you trying to be a silent assassin to me, nigga. But it's all good, man. You're a podcast, and that's your dog, so you supposed to roll with your dog. I mean, I get it. I get it.
But yeah, he don't, man. He just be speaking his mind, bro. Damn, Boosie, the motherfucker don't agree with you. That don't mean they going against you on everything. But then Act made another one, man. So yeah, this nigga asked for that. Vlad done exposed the business. A whole bunch of people kind of side with Vlad. Nigga Boosie going on one, man. Nigga answer back to DJ Envy. Nigga answer back to everybody. Nigga.
Bob told us that they...
I don't know why everybody be getting so personal, man. That's just how it is, bro. You a big celebrity. You do some shit, we gonna talk about it, nigga.
That's the problem. With things like that, when you're building someone's platform, I'm giving everybody free business advice here. When you're building someone's platform, always remember the worth of the platform. And at some point, you're going to build it that they don't need you.
And hit that like button when y'all out there, bro. Wipe your feet at the door. I got carpet in here. LosothaBigUno, you feel me? We running this shit down, man. We still in the first stage. This the Boosie versus Vlad versus DJ Akademiks. You hear me? A Boosie versus DJ Akademiks and Vlad. You know what I'm saying? We finna get to the hood crazy shit in a minute. The finesse 2 times. You know what I'm saying? Now my boy goddamn me got some shit to say. No.
We helped build Spotify for podcasts. We helped build Complex. Complex later got sold for hundreds of millions of dollars. You got to value your worth initially while you're building more than what you think you are going to be worth once it's already built. It's the same thing I said about Drake with streaming. Drake leverage with Apple Music and Spotify was when it just started. Now they look at it, they say, well, Bad Bunny is 2 of you, Drake. Taylor Swift is getting more streams than you, dog. Yo, The Weeknd, he ain't getting as much streams as you, but he's right there. They give you all the reasons why you're not as valuable anymore. So the problem here is with people who they're a talent, but they don't understand how networks and platforms work. You got to understand if you're building something, you need to negotiate up front. Okay? If someone brings you on their channel and their channel got 50 viewers or no one's fucking with them, and you're going to change the whole trajectory of their channel by extending your brand, extending your likeness, doing what Jay-Z does, except he charges an arm and a leg to do it when he says, I'm going to bring my cultural currency. And that's what Boosie did. And in some of the things where, I'm glad Vlad actually spoke about this stuff now. So when I was saying, whatever about $5,000, people were like, damn, Mac, why you not? I knew Boosie was getting $25,000. Okay? Now, here's the thing. I'm not the person that says Boosie don't deserve it. Here's my thing. I think what Boosie should have done from a long time ago is realizing that you the only nigga that's really getting shit popping on Vlad TV. And your nature, your business with Vlad TV was supposed to be different. Boosie didn't do that. Boosie took a check, and that check was lucrative. Getting paid $25,000 to sit down for 2 hours, I think that's okay. But here's the problem. Boosie's now in a place where he's arguing and he's debating against himself. Unless he becomes a caricature of himself, his views are never going to be what it used to be. I keep telling y'all, Vlad does a formula that your biggest views are usually going to be your first. Go look, think about this. I'm going to give you an example, right? Akademiks Breakfast Club. I've been on the Breakfast Club one time. 2 million views. Okay? 2 million views. If I went to the Breakfast Club every 6 months, the views will get lower and lower. This is the first time. This was a dream for not only my audience, people never thought of this, see me on the Breakfast Club. This is how it works in content. Boosie, when you go to Vlad, the first thing he has you do the first time, you give up your whole life story. You give him a whole fucking autobiography. So now, for the history of time, no matter what you do later on, they could refer to your history and your biography on Vlad. Afterwards, he'll touch into a few other things, but then he gets into basically saying, hey, listen, you're now a commentator on my network about these topics, these trending topics. Now, granted, Vlad does add to it. We're going to get to it. Vlad does an amazing job of adding to the content.
And asking the hard questions, questions that normally people don't ask or say because they be trying to be like, all friendly with the guests, they don't want to say too much. And the Vlad go ask. It done been out there in the public. Vlad go ask that shit, man.
Conversation. But what ends up happening is that unless you're the person like Charleston White, where you're very provocative, you're a wild card, this and third, after a while, unless you're directly connected to some of these situations, and obviously Boosie's a little bit different because anytime snitching comes up, we want to hear from him. People are going to want to hear from more interesting or other figures. That's just how it works. So here's my thing. This really applies to Boosie more than anybody else that goes on Vlad TV's platform, because now when Vlad is rocking with you, most likely Vlad don't need you. Vlad is already popping. Mm-hmm. But for the early adopters, like for example, no disrespect to him, Star was one of those people that I felt like helped kept the lights on at Vlad. Charlemagne, definitely Boosie. What they were doing, okay? I think if they wanted to be fully compensated, they had to realize that their worth was not necessarily in the views that came in. It was the value of being culture that you were adding the cosign. Okay? Now, what is that worth? I would say that's not a monetary amount. That's when you start talking equity. For example, if y'all are all going to go to Tidal, Tidal's not a well-established music DSP. And if they want to build it off y'all backs, yes, they should give you some millions. But what's probably proper to do is that if it's built off y'all backs, I get a little bit of equity. Now, this is why I say that when y'all are talking this Boosie stuff, I'm like, I think Vlad is being a real nigga by just giving Boosie what he's getting. Okay. Boosie done lost his leverage a long time ago. Boosie is in 2025 or 2026 now talking about I'm about to build my platform.
Yeah, he is like probably a little late. I again chat, everybody who watching. Y'all gonna go to Patron and pay for Boosie? Man, how much that is, man? I don't even know how to spell Patron. There you go. Patreon. That's what it called. My bad. I'm saying this shit right. Patreon, man. Y'all gonna go to Patreon and get that Boosie CD, man. How much that Boosie CD on Patreon, man? We ain't even on Patreon, is it? There you go. Y'all log in to Patreon, man. I ain't look at that interview dropping on Patreon. I ain't buying no motherfucking interview, man. We didn't have to Vlad on Vlad. Damn, why we gotta buy it now? It's crazy work. Anybody going to buy the new Boosie interview? It's taking too long, man. Fuck all that. Anybody going to buy that new Boosie interview, man? He gave us a snippet of it, man. He gave us a snippet for free. Now, can't give us all the sauce. He can't give us all the sauce now. Ah, man, this ain't even all, man. What is it? Boosie 2024, man. What the nigga page it, man? Yeah, there you go. Boy, gave us a snippet, boy. Uh-oh. Look at the got them eyes. Nigga got that crazy face on. He ready, Vlad? Vlad, he gonna outdo you, Vlad?
Gucci and Pooh Shiesty. They pretty much being pretty hard on Guwap right now, and we just want to know how you feel about it.
Gucci shouldn't have told shit. He should not identify them for shit. You know what he should have said when they came in this bitch?
Gucci and Pooh Shiesty.
I kind of want to know what he said. I kind of want to know what he should have said, though. I kind of want to know what he said, what he think he finna say, though. He got them comments. He got 17.
I rep BGE forever. Do the dash, nigga, foot to the pedal. I rep BGE forever. Do the dash, nigga, foot to the pedal.